Happy New Year, everyone. Hello, new subscribers. Hello, all subscribers. If you'd like to see how I'm transforming this plain bottle of Moet champagne into this lovely rhinestone embellished bottle, keep watching. Video, I'm going to be embellishing this lovely bottle of Moet Rosé. And this is going to be for a New Year's Eve party bus. Someone's going on a party bus and they want this bottle to look amazing for the new year. So I'm very excited about it. I like the way the label is set up. I'm already just trying to check it out and see how I'm going to lay the stones. I was thinking about originally doing pearls, but I don't think I'm going to incorporate any pearls with this. So I created a mix. This is my 2-ounce mix jar. So I have some black, I have some gold AB, and I have some clear. Originally I wanted my mixes to have pearls in them too, but I'm not going to do pearls in all my mixes. I'm going to also just have just the rhinestones in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to be using liquid fusion glue. And this wax pickup stick that you can get on Amazon. The glue you can also find on Amazon for about $10 or $11. Then I put my glue inside of a precision tip bottle, and I got this off Amazon as well. You can get like a pack of 10 for about $7. All right, and I do have the rhinestones available. I'll have a link for this. And if I don't have a link in there right away, I'll update it eventually. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. What I like to do first is to outline the label. But even before I do that, wipe off the surface of whatever it is I'm going to be embellishing. So I have this little 70% alcohol pad that I'm using. So just make sure you just wipe that off. Clear that. Dry it very well. I want to go ahead and trace this label out with my black hematite. I think that's how you said hematite, or black jelly rhinestones that I have here. And if you want to know, this bottle is $60. This is a $60 bottle, and it was 750 milliliters. Trace right down on the side of the label, or right outside the label, it's up to you. A scatter of clear, gold, and black, like I said. But for the actual label, I want to just do black. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then you just go ahead and you take your rhinestone and you just go ahead and you place it. Let me just get a little closer on that for you. You place it exactly where you want it to go. And it's not like this is gonna dry as soon as you lay it down. So if you notice that it's not where you want it, just go ahead and move it. But after a few minutes, then it's gonna just be there. So just keep looking at it, make sure the line is straight, move them around as you need to, and then you just continue. You want to make these as tight as possible so you don't have a bunch of spaces. And you can do any color you want to. You can do it all one color. You can do multiple colors. You can do all pearls. There's so much that you can do with this. Okay, so just keep watching as I go ahead and Okay, as you can see, I'm just checking in with you because after I got the label traced out, I just had to just go because this is very time consuming. So I'm just showing you where I am right now. I will let you see me apply some stones to the bottle, but this was about a 4 to 4.5 hour project. So you could just go ahead and see how I'm going to add some rhinestones on this next clip right here. Now, my arm was so sore because, as you can see, I'm holding the bottle upside down from the top area. I couldn't hold it from the bottom because, of course, that's where the rhinestones were, and they weren't all the way dry, so I didn't want to risk messing anything up. So that is the best way that I was able to do this. Now, once I got closer to the top of the bottle, I was able to just sit the bottle upright and then just work on it while it's standing upright. But as far as the bottom of the bottle, unless you know a better way, you'll have to hold it like this. And this was a big heavy bottle. But this is coming together so nicely. Just go ahead and continue to watch me apply the rhinestones. Just take your time. It's not hard. It's just time consuming.
It is looking, in my opinion, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So it looks like it's finished, but I'm still working on this section right here. And I think I'm about, I want to say about 4 hours in. I did have to stop a couple times, but I looked at the clock to kind of see where I was. So I think I could finish this in about 30 minutes, hopefully. Because it's very late now and I have to have this ready by tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go ahead So I'm just gonna go ahead and close up this area right here. And what I'm doing is like a scatter method. I even went so far as to use some really small SS12 or 3mm and 5mm. So this is like definitely a scatter method. I did a gin bottle the other day. You could check out that video. And I did more so of a honeycomb method to lock everything nice and tight. I only had 5mm of that. But with this, I do have some 3mm. So I'm able to get in between better. So you can just go ahead and watch how I go ahead and close this.
Okay, now you may see what I'm talking about as far as the bottle being upright instead of me holding it upside down like I was before. This is much better, but I wasn't able to do that before because it was just too low and it just wouldn't have worked right. Okay, so I'm just taking my time, just trying to fill in this little area right here. It doesn't look like a lot, but this little area right here is probably at least about 500 stones. So keep this in mind, how time consuming this is if someone wants you to do something like this. And especially if it's your first time. Think about how much it'll cost you worth of your rhinestones and maybe approximately how much it will cost of your glue to do this. Because some people look at this and they just figure, oh, you're just putting some rhinestones on, and they may figure, oh, this should be about 50 bucks. No. This will take you about $50 or a little less worth of just your materials to do this. So, because I always have somebody in the comments asking how much I would charge for something like whatever it is the video is about. And I don't do this because I don't have time to just bling people bottles out all day. I have other stuff I like to do. I like to mix it up a little bit. So this is cool every now and then, but I just wouldn't want to do this all the time. But there's some people who probably do. And if you do, make sure you get your coin right. So I would say if you're using $40 worth of material, that's nothing, that's not a profit for you. So you want to make sure that you're paying yourself at least, how do I say this? You should charge at least, in my opinion, $90. So let's say it costs you $50 or $40 worth of rhinestones. You want to make sure that you're paying yourself at least $40 to $50 to do this. And some people may feel like that's not enough. Or some people may feel like that's too much. It just depends on the person. If you feel like your time is worth, what, $15 an hour, some people might feel like their time is worth $8 an hour. That's why people apply for certain jobs and what have you. So just make sure if you're doing something like this, that you're not just charging $60. If you want to charge $60, that's fine, do you? And that's not even including the cost of the bottle, of course. So just make sure you take that into consideration. My glue is not $3. I used to use $3 glue. My glue is $10. It took quite a bit of glue to finish this bottle. It took quite a bit of time. And I feel like my time is precious. I have a lot of other things I could be doing. And my rhinestones aren't cheap. Well, I sell them, but I know how much I charge for them. So I know it would be about that price for someone else to. And this approximately, I want to say, is about 4,000 to 5,000 rhinestones I used on this. Just in case you were wondering. Actually, it's closer to 5,000 or 6,000 rhinestones I used. And 50 is a high estimate for the products that you use for the rhinestones. If you use glass stones, then definitely about 50. For this is probably about $36 worth of rhinestones. But yes, resin rhinestones, glass rhinestones, there's a difference in the price. There's also a difference in the quality as well. Glass rhinestones, they hit way better as far as the shine and the quality of them. They're heavier, they're thicker, they're brilliant. Resin is nice too.
I'm zoomed all the way in. I have this itty bitty little area I saved to record myself finishing, so you can see how I finish off this rosé bottle of Moet. So I'm just gonna put some glue in this area right here. And this is probably about 2 rhinestones, maybe 3. And I'm just gonna pick up my stone. Pop that in right there. Pick up my other stone, pop that in right there. Let's see if I have room for one more. I probably can fit a 3mm in right there. And maybe, yep, one more right there. And that's finished. And then in the next clip, I'll show you the...
Okay, here we go. The bottle is now complete. I love this. I especially love the gold AB rhinestones. I love how it has hints of purple in it. I love how I added the clear. And I have the black hematite rhinestones. It is super gorgeous. This is perfect for your birthday, for a housewarming gift to put on your mantelpiece. This is just nice. It's nice to have on display if you want to use it, or even if you don't want to use it and never, ever, ever, ever open it. It's amazing. You'll have this forever, as long as you're careful and don't break it, of course. But I'm really glad that this turned out the way it did. I gave it to my customer, whom is my sister-in-law. She loved it. She went on a party bus. She had a great time. She enjoyed herself with this beautiful bottle of Moet. So you guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you received some type of inspiration. I hope you like to try to do this DIY as well. I try to make it to where it's not seeming like it's difficult, because I feel like anybody could do these DIYs. If I can do it and learn, so can you. And I have the little mixture of rhinestones. I'll put this together and eventually I'll have a link for it. It's just 3 little things that I put together for this mix. I want it to be low-key and match the bottle. But some mixtures won't match the bottle. I'll try something different next time. But again, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. Bye-bye.